All right, we're going to continue on with more limited. This is the Amour Advanced Leaveon Mask. Auto ship sold out. We've got single ship is only 1,200 units left. I think it's going to sell out in this presentation. It's only $34.50.
Where's my award?
The neck is the most difficult area for, you know, your thinning or your whatever. So here you go, this Leaveon mask.
So we won 2 years in a row, best neck cream here at HSN. Number one, the best. Out of every neck cream here sold, this is not a cheap neck cream, by the way. This is the real deal. I'll get into that. We won best neck cream here. Out of everything that sold, you said this is the best neck cream here 2 years in a row, and I was only in the category 2 years. Both times we won. Internationally, every time it's been nominated, it has won. What we did is we actually repackaged it, and we added an ingredient, a caffeine ingredient that amplifies the activity of the other ingredients to make it stronger, more concentrated, and help you a little bit more with the look of puffiness and bloat in the neck. And you don't have to use as much now. You could use a little bit less. I still use it thicker at night and thinner during the day. You can use it a little bit less and still get the powerful benefits. It's even more concentrated now. The price is $34.50. The size, 2.5 ounces. The regular size will be 1.7. We have literally given you today a bonus size of our newest breakthrough in neck care. When you use this, why it's different is, this was made for me when I was 50. You guys, I got old man neck. It felt like overnight. I would push my neck one way, it would stay. I'd push it the other way, it would stay. It was shriveling. I had a pucker of wrinkles under my Adam's apple. I went to the office and I literally said when I was 50, you guys, I walked in, my assistant was there, our organic chemist, the main chemist was there, and I said, when can I get 30 days off? And they said, are you okay? Because I get 0 days off. I said, I'm not okay. I want a neck lift. I hate my neck. It's demoralizing. It's all I look at. And my assistant said, no, because you're going to look like you're insane. And then my chemist said, let me make something for you. I'll make it as good as we can. And if it doesn't help you, then do what you need to do, right?
Look at her before and after
model. Well, she's been soaking in that since yesterday.
Look at her décolleté.
Right? Look at the décolleté, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And so if you get this home, you guys, in 24 hours, if you don't know, it is the best neck treatment you've ever used in terms of softening and suppleness. Send it back. Send it back in 24 hours. Use it a little thicker at night and thin during the day. On your neck, do not use your bath gels, your body washes. Don't use any of that on your neck. The only thing you should cleanse your neck with is my PM cleanser, and you don't have to cleanse it again in the morning. Now, unless you're using an oil cleanser that does not foam. You could do that too. Now, this neck cream goes to the source of why the neck ages differently, and let me try to educate you on that. First of all, the skin of the neck, weak biome. You need pre and probiotics. They are in here. That's why the neck gets red and irritated really easy if you touch it or scratch it, right? Then, each layer supports the one under it, remember? So under that, you have the acid mantle, sweat and ceramides. You don't have the ceramides on the neck. All you have is the sweat to pH the neck. And you're washing, whatever you're doing, you're not pH balanced. So then the barrier is compromised and all kinds of free radicals can get into the skin. So then we have the barrier support. We have the ceramides, the plant fatty acids. We have everything we need to help plug up the holes on the barrier and support a healthy, stronger barrier so you're not going through constant transepidermal water loss and shriveling up. Now, just so you know, the barrier is a combination of lipids, fatty acids, sterols, cholesterol. You don't have the oil glands that make those. You don't have the sebaceous glands on the neck. A neck cream is not a neck cream without a built-in barrier as well. Now let's go below that. You have a weak protein structure. You need amino acids, the building blocks of protein. You need fermented rice protein. You need protein stimulating with natural plant peptides. Then let's talk about another thing. This is the only skin in the body, along with the skin under your eyes and your eyelids, that is not attached to a muscle. So what happens is you have the epidermal-dermal junction is sliding and you're crinkling down here and getting shrivelly, right? So we need to really help rejuvenate the look of that skin with white truffle extract, with amino acids. You're gonna get black currant bud therapy. It's called gamma therapy. Just so you know, water is not the first ingredient in this treatment. It's a 10,000 times concentrated aloe. Because the skin on the neck, I wish I had a spatula. Anyways, the skin on the neck, just look at this. You slice through it. This is not a jar of water. The skin on the neck, because it doesn't have the oil glands, it needs the barrier built in. If you're using a cream that's mostly water that just evaporates, it'll just leave you some temporary instant tightener. That's not a real long-term neck treatment. And once that water has evaporated without a barrier cream on the neck, the key ingredients like the peptides don't work because they need moisture to stay active and work. They won't do it. If you don't know, in 24 hours, the best neck cream you have ever used, I'm telling you, the buck stops here. It is one best neck cream here. I'll tell you what it's not. It's not something I can give you in, a jug for $19.95. That's not what this is. When you come to me, I'm gonna give you the best skincare I can create. It'll be clinical level treatment. It'll be real. It'll give you what you're looking for. And you're gonna spend a little bit more, but get all of it repaid back in the benefits, right? I just don't wanna make cheap things. I wanna make things that work, because the value in skincare doesn't lie in how big the jar is.
Do you put this on at night?
Yeah, oh God, at night especially, a little thicker even. Right? A little thicker than ordinary cream, but you don't have to use it as thick as the last one, because now it's more concentrated. And we've added that new caffeine, which also helps revitalize and stimulate. It helps with that excess puffiness in the neck, that bloated look. Look at the before and after on the skin. Look at her before, look at her after. Now, I'm also, if you see here, her chin is right where it was in that before, right? If people are showing you things like this, put your neck back for me, and they're showing you, look what one application did, no, this is real. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna do fake. Before and afters that are live like this are taken the day before, right? So nothing you put on one time is gonna give you results that even a neck lift couldn't create. And I've seen before and afters here that are not here, but other places that are absolutely ridiculous. I'm not gonna insult your intelligence, but a neck lift wouldn't even give you those results. I'll give you real, I'll give you what works, I'll give you clinically proven, and I'll give it to you at an attainable price. It's fair. Right?
It's so limited. We've sold over 2,000. We have under 1,000 left.
It's so good, you'll know in 24 hours.
No auto ship.
No.
What's the shelf life if people want to buy more
2
than one?
years unopened.
2 years unopened.
Yeah.
So you can get more than one and keep that sale price. The shipping and handling is free. We're doing free shipping on all beauty. There's 975 left now. And we've sold over 2,000, 2026, 27. Like I said.
If you're serious about your neck, the buck stops here. I gotcha.
Yeah.
You voted the best here 2 years in a row. That doesn't happen by accident. Another thing I want you to remember, right, when it comes to value in skincare, if I put water as the first ingredient, I could have probably made 4 times the size and sold it to you at this price, right? But what's the point? I want concentrated, I want performance for value, not how big and cheap it is, right? This is what you're getting. It's gonna work, it's gonna do the job. It has a cult following globally. It's in my top 4 products internationally for sales. It is. You'll know in 24 hours, don't even take my word for it, in 24 hours, if you don't feel the softest, plumpest, smoothest skin, more moisturized you've ever felt, send it back in 24 hours. With continued use, we're gonna show you all kinds of good. My neck is better today than it was 12 years ago at 52, and I'm 62.
Yeah, and again.
You use it, right?
Yes,
yeah.
Amazing. It's amazing results. I will say, we've got the serum coming up next, and you've got to do both together, especially if you're a little bit older like I am. 092435. I'm gonna let you know when that's sold out, because I think it's gonna sell out in this hour. We have so many people on the phone. Remember, you can buy more than one. If you put it in your cart, make sure you check out. If you don't check out, it's just dangling there, and when we sell it out, we'll give it to someone else. So make sure you check out. I know we've all been